আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমি মোহাম্মদ সাইফুর রহমান, সিইও ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড এডুকেশন অ্যান্ড মাইগ্রেশন সার্ভিসেস। অনেকগুলো লাইভ সেশন আমরা অলরেডি করেছি গত 2 মাস ধরে। তার ধারাবাহিকতায় আজকেও আমরা একটা লাইভ সেশন নিয়ে হাজির হয়েছি। আজকে আমাদের সাথে উপস্থিত আছে কানাডার একটা বিখ্যাত ইউনিভার্সিটি, মাউন্ট সেন্ট ভিনসেন্ট ইউনিভার্সিটি। খুবই রেপুটেড, খুবই পুরনো এবং ওয়েল নোন, ওয়েল স্টাবলিশ ইউনিভার্সিটি। আমাদের সাথে উপস্থিত আছে চিত্রা সাইনি। শি ইজ এ manager for India Subcontinent from Mount Saint Vincent University. So, hello, welcome, Chitra.
Thank you, Shariful. Thank you for this opportunity to talk to Bangladeshi students.
Thank you so much for joining with us. Okay, let's start the discussion. If you give a brief or little idea about your university before going to the question answer.
Perfect. So, hello everyone. As Shariful has introduced me, my name is Chitra and I am India Subcontinent Manager for Mount Saint Vincent University. It is a 147-year-old public funded university located in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We are an 147-year-old public university, and apart from that, there are few things which make us unique, like our small class size. So you'll get a better interaction with your professors. All our programs are having some sort of work component included. It could be anything. It could be a practicum, internship, or a co-op, so that you'll actually know how to perform or how to work in a real job industry, right? So we are open for January 2020, and we are also accepting conditional application for our undergrad programs. And today I am going to talk more about the programs we offered and how you can apply for the coming intake.
Okay. So we have already get few information about the university. So let's go to the courses you are offering. Let's start with the bachelor courses. How many bachelor courses you are offering, and if you discuss about the entry requirements and the tuition fees as well.
So, Sariful, we are offering around 40 plus undergrad programs. There are 2 diplomas and various specializations for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Then we do have these amazing programs under professional studies. Professional studies are again 4-year bachelor degree, but the work component is high in professional studies. Student can choose from business, tourism and hospitality management, communication, public relations, BSc, and if they want to make their career into communication, we do have that, economics, philosophy. So there are so many programs student can choose from.
What is the basic difference between professional courses and other bachelor courses?
The only difference is that the work component is high. As I told you earlier, that all our program are having some sort of work experience included in the program. It could be a practicum where student will know how to perform in a real environment. But in our professional studies, like we do have 5 programs, all these programs are having a work component more than other programs. And these, I can say job ready, these are the job ready programs. Like we do have child and youth study. It's the only university level program in Atlantic Canada. That means no other university in 4 provinces, 4 Atlantic provinces offer this program. And this program also have a 500 hour of practicum. That means even before the graduation, student will be having 500 hour of experience. So this was the first program. Then we do have Bachelor of Business Administration. We offer 7 different majors. Student can choose from accounting, marketing, management, international option, non-profit leadership, strategic human resource management, or they can go for the general studies under Bachelor of Business Administration. There will be also 1-year optional co-op with BBA. Though it's not mandatory, but I strongly recommend students they should go for the co-op, because this way they will be gaining 1-year relevant experience in the same industry. We are also one of the 16 university in Canada to offer an accredited program for dietetics. If somebody is really interested to make their career into nutrition or dietetics, we are having this Bachelor of Science Applied Human Nutrition program. And we are accredited, this particular program is accredited by the Dietetics of Canada. Then next program is public relations, and public relations is very special to us. Back in 1977, the Mount became first university in Canada to offer a 4-year Bachelor for Public Relations. And for more than few decades, we were the only university to offer Bachelor of Public Relations with cooperative education. There are 3 paid co-op, 3 work term under this program, and this is a very, very amazing program. So the program was, available in September only, but I'm waiting for a final decision if we can have this program for January 2021. Once we hear it back from the international team, I will definitely update you. And last program for professional studies, tourism and hospitality management. So Mount was the first Canadian university to establish an accredited cooperative education with tourism and hospitality management. Not only this, we also have a teaching kitchen at our university campus where students will be gaining hand-on experience whatever they learn in their theory classes. Also, Halifax is one of the top tourist destinations on the rise globally. So if somebody really interested to make their career into tourism and hospitality management, they should come to the Mount. So these are the professional studies program where the work component is high as compared to other programs.
Okay. So as far I know, Mount Saint Vincent University is one of the few universities who is offering actually diploma courses in under university, right? So what are those courses and the benefit of those courses?
So we offer only 2-year diploma programs, and we have only 2 diplomas. One is diploma in business administration, and the second diploma is for tourism and hospitality management. So I just want to connect it with the location. Halifax is having the second largest port of Canada in the city, which is a gateway to 150 countries. So there are many industries. That means if somebody is studying business in Halifax, that means they will be having good opportunities in future. Then we do have tourism and hospitality management diploma. As I have already discussed that we are having a teaching kitchen, and Halifax is one of the top tourist destination on the rise globally. There are 900 plus gardens, parks, and 33 beaches. So it make a ideal place for people to commute or travel for their recreation things. So it's a very, very good place to study tourism.
Okay. So what is actually entry requirement for Bangladeshi students?
The entry requirement for all the undergrad program is same, be it a diploma program or bachelor degrees, arts or science or professional studies. So entry requirement, the student should have minimum 60% in their grade 12. No subject should be less than 50%, and the first language student must have 55%. We only consider academic subjects. We do not consider vocational or non-academic subjects. So student must have 5 academic subjects in grade 12. And the language requirement is overall 6.5 in IELTS. No module should be less than 6. And those who are not meeting the language requirement, they can apply with our university bridging program. It is an English program where student will take some English courses, and after clear the exam, they will start the main program. The duration of the course is 13 weeks, and the fees is 4,000 Canadian dollars. Students with 6 band, not less than 5.5, can apply with UBP.
Okay. So for the bridging program, who actually eligible? Who have IELTS with low score, or those who don't have IELTS, they can also apply?
No, IELTS is mandatory. Those who are having 6 band, no band less than 5.5 can apply for UBP.
Okay. So, and what are other actually English requirements are you accepting? Are you accepting Duolingo or IELTS indicator?
So IELTS indicator, yes, we are accepting. Duolingo, we are not accepting. I also want to make clear one thing. If there is a student who is having their grade 12th result, or maybe they are not having the result, because I know that there are many students who are not even appear for the grade 12th exams. So those who are having both the conditions, they don't have grade 12th result, they don't have language test report, if they are expecting that they can meet the entry requirement, they can apply for conditional acceptance for January 2021. We are accepting both the conditions. Even if student is not having any language test report. That's okay.
Okay, before going to the further discussion, we have two questions already. Let's discuss with that. Mr. Oliur Rahman asked, does the university offering master's or postgraduate diploma programs?
Hi, Mr. Rahman. We do offer master programs. We do not offer any PG diplomas.
Okay. And we have questions from Tamanna Ali, Masters of Early Childhood Education. Can you say about fees and duration of the course?
I'm so sorry, Tamanna. We do not offer any program for childhood educator, but we do have child and youth study, Master of Child and Youth Study. This is a thesis-based program, and this is not available in January. So once the program will open for September 2021, then you can apply for this. The requirement is 4-year bachelor degree with 60% overall. The IELTS score should be 7 band, no module less than 6.5. But if you are having 6.5 overall, 6 in each, you can apply with our graduate preparatory program. And I also want to tell you that masters are reviewed based programs. So your application need to be reviewed by the faculty members. If they find you a suitable candidate for this program, then only they will accept you as a student.
Okay, so let's discuss with other master's courses. How many master's courses are you offering for the students, and some certificate courses also, right?
Certificates are undergrad. They are not for
Okay.
postgraduate. Yes. So we do have 7 master programs, and one of the master program, like Master of Education, is having 7 different specialization. Not all the programs are available in January. So only non-thesis programs are available in January.
Okay. And entry requirements already you have mentioned. Let's discuss about tuition fees for master's and bachelor courses also.
So, see, entry requirement, as you told, I have discussed about only one program. I just want to tell all the students in Bangladesh that the entry requirement, academic entry requirement for all the masters at Mount St. Vincent University is different. Only the language requirement is same. And if you are applying for masters, it should be very clear to you that it is a reviewed based admission. Your application need to be reviewed by the faculty member. There are masters which require 3-year bachelor degree. There are masters which require 4-year bachelor degrees. So if you want to know more about any of our master program, you can get in touch with your counselor at WEMS. They will be able to guide you, right? And the fees are quite affordable for undergrad, be it a certificate program, a bachelor degree, or diploma. It will be somewhere like $18,000 to $19,000 for first year, which include tuition, 1-year health insurance, 1-year UPass. UPass is basically a transportation scheme for the university student, which allows them to commute within the Halifax city throughout the year. And it is very good for the students. It helps them to save some money on daily travel, because if somebody is going for a regular bus pass, that will cost $70 to $80 per month, but this will cost them around $170 for a year. Also, student union fees will be included in it. The student has to pay only for the textbook when they reach the campus, the university. And for masters, our fees are $18,000 to $20,000 for the complete program. It's not first year, the complete program. And I also want to tell the duration and the fees may vary from student to student. Because if a student is meeting 80% of the entry requirements, the faculty members do not refuse the student. They consider the student with 3 or maybe 4 additional courses. And the fees then totally depend how many courses student has to study additionally. Even if a student is getting 4 additional subjects with the masters, the student will complete those additional courses and masters somewhere in 26 to 28,000 Canadian dollar, which is again very, very affordable.
Okay. So, do you offer any scholarship for the students for bachelor or master's?
So we do have excellent entrance level scholarship for our undergrad students, but we offer scholarship only for our September intake. So there will be no scholarship for January and May, but September 2021, yes, there will be a scholarship, and the deadline for the scholarship is 1st of March, and the student need to submit the application before the deadline. The student who are having 80% in grade 12 or expecting 80% in grade 12, they should apply in advance before 1st of March. So those who are having more than 80%, they will be automatically getting this scholarship. The range of the scholarship will be from $2,800 to 32,000 Canadian dollar for the total duration of the program. It will be like this: the more the percentage student is having, the more the share they will be getting of this scholarship. Then we also have in-course scholarship. In-course scholarship is for every student who is studying at Mount and scoring 3.5 GPA in their semester exams. They will automatically get this scholarship.
How much actually scholarship they are getting after this result?
So we are having we are having total 2.5 million budget for annual scholarships. That totally depend how many students we are getting.
Oh, okay, that's all right. So,
It's nothing like that we are giving scholarship to only 100 students. No, if we are getting more than 400 students for entrance level scholarship and they apply before deadline, they're all going to get it.
okay. So, how much is there any scholarship for master student as well?
Masters are totally different. So there is no entrance level scholarship for masters.
Okay. So, for result-based scholarship is still available, right?
See, that totally depend on the department, in which department student is in masters. And by the way, our masters is, I can say, very, very affordable. It's $20,000 maximum for the complete master program.
Okay. So we have one question. Have you any master program available in chemistry?
We do not offer any master programs in chemistry.
Okay. So let's discuss about your teaching method and class size, so student can actually how interact the class session or with student and teacher.
This is a very, very good question. So Mount St. Vincent University, you can say it's a small and supportive community with a big city experience. We are a very old public funded university, and the best part is that we are having a very, very small class size. The average class size for the first year is 23 students. So it will be very easier for all the students to interact with the professors. The student to teacher ratio is very less, right? And also the best part is that as the students, move to final classes, second year, third year, and the fourth year, in the final classes, it could be possible that there are only 12 or 13 students, because the first year is usually there are some common subjects. So in first year there are 23 students, and also all our programs are having some sort of work experience, the experimental learning. So there's a great interaction with the professors and hand-on experience will prepare our students for the job market.
Okay.
Also, there is one more thing which is very good about the university, that there is a huge diversity at the campus. We are having 4,400 students from 77 different nationalities, and you'll be surprised to know that 80% of our students are from Canada. So the students will not going to miss on international exposure or the Canadian exposure. Our classes are mix of nationalities and cultures.
Okay. We are getting some appreciation. Mr. Sharif said, nice. Thank you so much for joining with us. And Pin said, great. Thank you. If you have any question, you can share with us. Okay, so as you have many students from different countries around the world, so how is your environment for the international students actually? How are you supporting them?
So the Mount St. Vincent University is offering excellent international student support. We do have free airport pickup, but that's just one day before the orientation, right? The student has to update it in advance that I will be reaching on one day before the orientation, so that there will be somebody to pick up the student. The orientation is excellent, where students get to know more about the Canadian education culture. They get a chance to meet with their friends from different countries, I can say new students, faculty members. They will get to know more about the scene, the work rights, post-study work rights, class schedule. So that is also there. Then we also have a certified immigration advisor on campus. In case students are having any sort of doubt regarding to immigration policies, they can fix up an appointment with this person and get all the answer for their queries. Also, we are having career pathway assistance. Career pathway assistance is very, very helpful, basically for those students who haven't worked back in their in home country. So, how they help the students? They organize workshop on resume writing, interview preparation, and the university also organize the job fair, where students get a chance to interact with the future employer. And if the student appear for a very good interview and had a great discussion with this employer, they might land up in a very good job as well. So this sort of support the university is offering to the student. Apart from that, we do have academic and personal counselor at the university. If students are facing any challenge into academics, they can reach to the academic counselor. And if they are having any queries regarding to the banking, taxation, or healthcare, they can also reach out to our personal counselor. And the university is also having on-campus accommodation.
Okay, so accommodation is available for the students.
Yes,
And they can choose to stay outside campus as well, right?
Yes, it's not mandatory that they have to stay at campus only, but the accommodation we are having is quite affordable and it's very safe.
How much students have to pay the application fee to apply to the bachelor and master courses?
So for undergrad programs, the application fees is $40, and for masters, our application fees is 50 Canadian dollars.
Okay. So as most of your course have co-op or internship opportunities, so where actually the students will go for internship? Are you helping students for internship, or they have to choose their own or find out by their own?
See, how it works, it's not only internship or co-op. There is practicum as well, where a student will get hand-on experience at the university campus only. So Mount is having a history of 40 years to arranging co-op for the student. So yes, the university will helping, but no university, no institute can guarantee, because if the student is not good enough, then they will not get the co-op or the internship.
Oh, they have to get good result to get the opportunity
Yes.
from the university.
Actually.
Okay. Okay. So I have actually some discussion with you. Like most of the students from Bangladesh and Asian countries, they want to choose the Toronto, Ontario, and British Columbia, these kind of provinces. So what actually your province offering to the students? Actually, students want to know, because they have actually they want to know to go where the actually settlement facilities, part-time job opportunities, and living standard over there. So can you explain of those situation of these cities?
So, Saifur, I would say Canada as a study destination is a very good option, as a very good country. And the education level throughout Canada is same, right? But if I have to compare, I cannot say that Toronto is not good or this city is not good. But yes, the best part about Halifax is that uh, we are having 6 public funded university in the city, and the student strength is huge. It's 60,000 university and college students, right? The weather, the climatic conditions are really good because we are located on the sea coast. So weather is not a problem here. It may drop -10, -12 degrees Celsius, which is comparatively better than the most part of Canada, right? The living expenses are quite affordable as compared to the majority of the cities, like the metro cities, if I compare. And also, the student is going to experience a truly international exposure in Halifax. That is one of the things. So that's why you should choose a university in Halifax. You should choose Mount St. Vincent University.
So the city is together with industrial city and port city as well, right? Both of
We are having the
opportunities
second
are.
largest port, and because of the port, there are many industries, and there will be more industries coming to the city in future as well. Also, Halifax is one of the top tourist destination on the rise globally.
Okay. I have question like, please tell us IELTS requirement for master's courses. Though already we covered, if you can share again.
No worries. So entry requirement for the language entry requirement for our master program is overall 7 band, no module less than 6.5. But yes, you can apply with 6.5, no module less than 6, with our graduate preparatory program. The duration of the program is 13 weeks and the fees is 4,000 Canadian dollars. You can also apply with 6 in each, but I do not recommend that, because if you go for 6 in each, that means you have to study UBP plus GPP. Total like 26 week of English classes, and the fees will be 8,000 Canadian dollars. So what I suggest you, if you are having 7 band, no band less than 6.5, great. If you are not having that much, you can apply with graduate preparatory program.
So as far I know, your university offering around 300 plus part-time job opportunity inside the campus, right?
Yes, there are up to 300 jobs per year.
Okay. So what kind of jobs actually university offering for the students?
So it could be into administration, it could be in library or cafe, or it could be a teacher assistant.
Okay. So you said already mentioned that this is a tourist attraction in Canada, second largest tourist attraction, maybe, right? So
No,
what
no.
are the actually?
Second largest port and one
Okay.
of the top tourist destination on the rise globally.
Okay. So what are actually tourist attraction over that area?
So Halifax, Nova Scotia itself is a marine province, right? So we do have a museum there. We have 917 parks. We have 33 beaches. It's very, very beautiful place.
Okay. So let me see if we have any more question. Okay, I think we don't have any more question. So if you want to add any actually explanation or any information with your actual conversation.
So thank you, Shariful, for arranging this session so that I can interact with the students in Bangladesh. I just want to wish all the students good luck who are going to appear for their grade 12th result. I know exam. I know there are many students who haven't appeared for the grade 12th result. And I also want to tell you, you don't have to worry. You can apply for your conditional acceptance for January 2020 intake, 2021 intake. All the undergrad programs are open and our application fees is just $40. And if you are not having your transcript, that's okay. You can submit your application on the basis of electronic transcript. Apart from that, Mount is a very small and supportive community with a big city experience. You are not going to miss any exposure at the university. The education is great. And if you are having more questions, you can get in touch with Mr. Shariful Rahman. Or if you want to talk to me, just write him. He will be able to connect you with me. And I hope you all are safe and healthy back at home.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ডিয়ার ভিউয়ার্স, আমরা অলরেডি একটা শর্ট সেশন আসলে শেষ করেছি। যতটুকু সম্ভব শর্টের মধ্যে আপনাদেরকে যতটুকু ইনফরমেশন দেওয়া যায় সবগুলো আমরা ইনফরমেশন দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছি। তারপরেও যদি আপনাদের এডিশনাল কোনো কোশ্চেন্স থাকে আপনারা আমাদেরকে জানাতে পারেন, আমরা আপনাদেরকে সেই ইনফরমেশন গুলো দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব। আমাদের এখানে নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে, আপনারা আমাদেরকে কল করতে পারেন। আর আপনারা যদি চান যে ইউনিভার্সিটি রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভের সাথে সরাসরি যদি আপনারা কোনো কাউন্সিলিং নিতে চান বা কোনো সেশন করতে চান, আমাদেরকে জানাতে পারেন। আমরা ওনার থেকে পারমিশন নিয়ে আমরা হয়তো ওনার সাথে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ অথবা স্কাইপে কোনো সেশন অর্গানাইজ করার ট্রাই করব। তো এই ধরনের আরো সেশন নিয়ে ইনশাল্লাহ ভবিষ্যতে হাজির হব। সবাই যারা সাথে ছিলেন আমাদেরকে সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ চিত্রা টু হ্যাভ বিং উইথ আস ফর এ ভেরি গুড শর্ট সেশন। থ্যাংকস। ওকে, বাই বাই and take care everyone.